Hey guys, what's going on? It's again for Scrub Tactics TV, and we're here once again with our Vanilla WoW Classic WoW Paladin leveling series. And unfortunately, for us, the other day actually, excuse me, I was recording. And like I said before, I wanted to get back into the Dead Mines one more time to at least get closer to 23 before I head back to Ashenvale. But for some reason, there was just no takers at all. And I was recording, so I figured, oh, okay, well, I'll hang around Westfall, do a little bit of copper farming, and wait. Good 2 hours of recording, nothing came. So I ended up getting enough mats that I was like, okay, well, let me go back to Stormwind, put my mats away. Maybe there's somebody in Stormwind in trade chat looking for a group. 3 hours of waiting, nothing happened. So I pressed stop record. I'm like, you know what? Okay, I'll just wait, just do a little bit of farming, do a little bit of engineering, do the offline stuff, so that that's when when I get back to recording, I'll record an instance group. But nothing came of it. I was kind of ticked off a little bit, but not 10 minutes. No, I can't even say that 10 minutes. I want to say about a half an hour of okay, there we go. Wow. Not about a half an hour after I had pressed stop recording, here comes a group looking for DPS. So I went in for my second Dead Mines run, and I completely forgot to press record. But the gist of it, we already seen the Dead Mines. We know what goes on over there. But what I will tell you is, for our Paladin quest, I got the Whitestone Oak Lumber. Okay, for those of you who don't know, this Paladin quest is for a mace, a really, really good mace. It has strength and intellect on it. And it basically sends you to, I think, 3 dungeons. It sends you to the Dead Mines, it sends you to SFK, and it sends you to, what was the other one? Black Fathom Deeps. Sorry, guys, just texting. Sorry. And yeah, so we got the Paladin quest. We went back in there. We did get the Whitestone Oak Lumber. And for those of you doing the Paladin quest, you get that in the Dead Mines from the goblins that are by Sneed, the woodcutter guy. They just drop it. It's just a drop from one of those guys. So if you're taking notes, that's where you get it from. And hopefully I'll be able to record and show you guys on YouTube the other pieces of this thing that I'm getting. I am getting some major lag here. I don't know why. I hope it doesn't show on the recording. So we got the Whitestone Oak Lumber from that one. We actually got some pretty cool drops too. You know what? Maybe it may be this. Can I pause that? We got the ring, the lavishly jeweled ring that we wanted last time. Two agility, 6 intellect. We need intellect for sure, for sure, for sure. And check it out, guys. The blackened Defias armor. Compared to what we had earlier, the chainmail, which we had only 3 strength on it. I mean, this is a huge upgrade for us. And it is leather, but we can wear leather. 4 strength, 3 agi, 11 stamina. Gives us a lot more health. So that's pretty awesome. Plus the chassis of Westfall that we got for the quest. So, you know, not bad. We do plan. Oh, wait, no. This is what I want. Give me that. I'll take that. Inventory is full. What can we put in there for it? Let's go ahead. I don't think we're going to need this anymore. Phone's going crazy. Okay, so yeah, we don't necessarily need the rough stone because we have a whole bunch of the powder already. We got 40 stacks of the powder, but I do want to take the copper and the tin. That bronze tube, I think I do need the bronze tube. Don't need the shadow gem as of yet. The moss agate. We do need the wool though. So let's go ahead and trade that. Copper modulator we'll keep. Coarse stone. You know what? We'll leave the Tome of Valor here. We'll leave the weapon notes here. And we'll keep this open. We'll take this wool. And that's good. That's good for everything we have. We're really low on cash though because of our talents. We worked on our cooking. We got our cooking all the way to 116. So we got a lot of buff food now. We got this dry pork ribs. We got a lot of the boiled clams for our time in Ashenvale with the clam meat. And some crab cakes. So we got a lot of buff food, and we raised our cooking to a decent place. But we have so much mats, so much copper and tin that we got to use it. So we want to at least use it enough to start like clearing our bags and shit like that. So we want to do that. I was kind of hoping to get the cruel barb out of the dead mines, but it didn't drop. That would have been a good one. Plus 12 attack power, especially if we're gonna tank. That would have been freaking awesome. But it didn't, and don't really feel like going back in there. We're gonna go ahead and head back to Ashenvale once we've done this. We're gonna try to do the test of righteousness, our paladin quest, because I know the core gem drops in Black Fathom Deeps. I think it may even drop off of one of the mobs outside of the instance. So if we, if we're getting a little bit ballsy, we can do that. And one of them drops off of SFK. That's going to be the tough one. SFK is going to be the tough one because as Alliance, a lot of people don't really go to SFK. So that's going to be the tough one. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna start off doing some engineering. Okay, standard scope. Yeah, let's do that. I think now with these two here, we can go learn some more at 120. At 120, we should be able to go learn some more stuff. As a matter of fact, I'm tempted to just go to Iron Forge because we're headed that way anyway.
Pleased to meet you.
Small bronze bomb. Beautiful. Okay, so does that give us levels? It does not. RFK. Nope, we're not level for that. We can make some small C4ium charges. What do we need to learn more skills from you, sir?
Need assistance?
125 and 125. We're not even close to that. Okay, what can we make now that'll give us guaranteed? Okay, medium leather. Let's go buy some medium leather. Actually, okay, so handful of copper bolts. We need 9 times 4 is 36, I believe. So let's make 36 bolts if we can. Yes, we can. 36. And then we would need 9 wooden stocks and 18 medium leather. So a stack of medium leather. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit boring, guys, but we gotta get it done. We got too much mats. We gotta get it done. And making the deadly blunderbusses, we could sell them to get more money for more mats. And if you have, you know, just the tip, if you have a disenchanter alt, you could just send it. It's a green. It'll disenchant for some dust. You could send it to your alt to do stuff like that. So while we're doing this boring stuff, we could finally get back into our conversation about the classes in WoW. So last, I think Hunter was the last one we talked about. We mentioned about the pets, giving skills to each other's pets. So you'd have to pay for stable slots. Tame a whole bunch of different pets. We did talk about the dead zone that you have to melee in. We talked about ammunition and losing a bag spot to your ammunition. No, thank you. Ammunition bag, and you basically lose a bag space to your ammunition bag. And buying ammunition. Yeah, you have to buy your ammunition. There's nothing else that I could really think of right now exactly. Oh, this dwarf. There's a 23 dwarf warrior looking for heals for stockade. You're 23 though, dude. Stockades. It's level 29. You're crazy, dude. Yeah, we can get rid of a lot of these copper tubes that we have to make these blunderbusses. I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough room for all of them. Jeez. We talked about rogues. We talked about druids. We talked about warriors. Warlocks. We could talk about warlocks. Warlocks, man. The big, huge thing with Warlocks, man, is soul shards. Soul shards were the bane of Warlocks. Soul shards. It was... Everything costed a soul shard. Everything. Everything costed a soul shard. Making a soul stone. Wait, which one of these guys sold me what I needed? Wooden stocks. You don't sell wooden stocks, lady?
How are you?
Wow, she does not sell wooden stocks. Engineering guy does. Everything costed a soul shards. Summoning soul stones. Like if you were in a raid.
Greetings.
I need a wooden stock, right? Right. So we need 9 of them. Okay. So now we got to go to the AH and get us some medium leather. So yeah, soul shards, soul shards, soul shards. You could imagine, like soul shards are almost not as tedious as, but almost as tedious as the hunter ammunition bag, because you can purchase a soul shard bag that gives you, you know, it's a pretty big bag that only soul shards can go into. Now you could imagine going to a raid and there's 40 people in a raid and you have to make 40 soul stones. That means you had to log in early and go soul shard farming, and the only way you get soul shards was to drain soul, and you only get it if you killed a mob. So you'd have to fight mobs that were around your level. You couldn't go be level 60 and go to a level 1 mob and just drain soul and expect soul shard. No, they have to be around your level. As a level 60, I think it's about 5 levels. So 55, in the 50s, 55. That is where you would have to go and fight mobs and get you some soul shards. I believe even soul fire, an ability, used a soul shard. Let's see, medium leather. I hope we got the money for it. 30 silver, jeez. 30 silver, 14 silver. Is that it? Let's see, 14.95. That's all the medium leather out there? Wow. So we'll do this. And we'll get the last 6. I'm getting really concerned that this server is not as populated as I thought it would be, and it's going to be real hard to be able to do stuff. I'm very concerned about it. I was tempted maybe to go to like Lights Hope PvP, Lights Hope private server, but that means I would have to start all the way over and level all the way back up to 24 to be able to continue the series. So I'm getting a little bit concerned here. All right, thank you. We could sell these. We could vendor these scopes. I'm not gonna put them on the AH.
I buy and trade.
Where are you at, scopes? There you go. Okay, so yeah, we can make 9 blunderbusses. Sweet. But we're not going to have room for any of them. Our bags. Our bags, guys. Our bags are so bad. And it's so expensive to get more bags. Yeah, I'm not sure how this is going to work. Didn't even need the tiger's eye. Damn it. I should have left the tiger's eye. Oh boy. Well, let's see how this works out. I really don't want to vendor anything. Sorry for the boring stuff, guys, but this is leveling. Not just your actual level, but your professions as well. You know what? Screw it. Extra space. Okay, let's do these guns. So, Warlock. Yeah, even Soulfire costs a soul shard. Everything costs is a soul shard. One perk is you get a free mount at 40. And your epic mount is crazy ridiculous. The quest, the mats, the instances to get that damn horse is pretty insane. I'll be honest with you. Pretty insane. I tried leveling up Warlock during BC when I actually still had to do the quest for the Zarathian Dreadsteed, and you know, I ended up getting all the mats, and it costed me an arm and a leg, but at the time I believe, oh, inventory full. What can we vendor? Oh, I guess we could vendor the guns. That makes sense. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're making our money back. 11 silver for that gun? That's cool with me. So, yeah, and at the time, you know, Burning Crusade, nobody wanted to go back into Dire Maul to do that shit. So I still have a Warlock on retail with all the mats to get the damn Dreadsteed, but never got it. Leveling with a Warlock obviously is pretty good. Anything with a pet is pretty good. I believe what was I gonna say? I believe they're like second to hunters in leveling. And they could solo like a lot of stuff that other classes wouldn't be able to do. That's pretty much all I could think of right now. I mean, it was pretty much, you know, the soul shard thing. The soul shard thing is actually pretty heavy. That's all that needs to be said. Like, you have to farm a lot of soul shards. Everything. Soul stone, health stone, summoning, and oh, I could mention summoning. You didn't summon a portal. You would have to individually summon, you know, people. You just open a portal. That's it. You don't open up that summoning stone and then other people will click on it. You would have to individually cast it. As for rating, DPS, Warlocks were solid. They were pretty solid. A lot of times you hear them bitching about how mages do more damage than them when they did. They did. But we'll get into mages a little bit later. But other than that, you know, they're pure DPS. They're pretty good in either PvP and PvE. So picking a warlock is decent, but they have their problems.
Inventory is full.
All right, time to vendor.
Great to meet ya.
Vendor, 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 vendor. Look at that, made of gold already, guys. Made of gold. Okay, we're almost at 32. You know what? Maybe we can make 2 more target dummies. And get 130. Let's see if we can do it. No, damn it. Let's make 2 more copper bolts. We want that 130. We can get it. We can get it from the target dummy. See, yellow is not a guaranteed level up. There it is. Boom. 130. I think it may be time to head to the Iron Forge engineering guy. Okay. Boom, 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 boom.
Alrighty then.
Crafted solid shot. Oh, we need heavy blasting powder for that. Heavy dynamite. We need blasting powder for that. Whirring bronze gizmo. We need a lot of those, so we should make a lot of those things. What is? Yeah, we're gonna head to Iron Forge. Ornate spyglass. Big bronze bomb at 140. Bronze framework at 145. Explosive sheet. Can't wait for that one. And the green tinted goggles. We want to get there too at 150.
You have a great day now.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead to Iron Forge. We'll save some cash. We're right here by the train. Our goal was basically to use up a lot of the mats, and it looks like our bag is emptying out, which is good. I also believe one of our quests tells us to go to Karanos, I think. Oh, we just missed it. Oh, we don't have we put the whatchamacallit in our bank, the notes. So other than that, warlocks, I'm not really remembering too much about warlocks other than those little pain in the asses thing. The warlock dreadsteed quest, soul shards, competing with mages. I guess the only bad thing about it is that most destruction was probably the best spec you could use when you just start raiding in Molten Core, because I mean, affliction, I guess see, the problem is you got to remember, in vanilla, before the patch that gave Zul'Gurub, all bosses had 8 debuff slots. And as affliction, your debuffs were your DPS. You would have Immolate, Curse of Agony, Corruption, and Drain Life. That's 4 debuffs. There's no way a raid is gonna let you do one person out of 40 do 4 debuffs. That's half the debuff slots. And besides that, most likely you would have to put Curse of Elements instead of Curse of Agony. You would have to put Curse of Elements because it helps the mages. With it's a debuff that increases fire, frost, and shadow damage. So you're putting Curse of Elements up. That's one part of your DPS gone instead of Curse of Agony. And then there's no possible way you could put your drain life debuff, because that's just is not worth the DPS. So that's another one gone. So demonology was kind of trash. It was kind of trash. Demonology really didn't get good until the BC patch where you guys got your Fel Guards. And I remember that patch, man. I remember when the Fel Guards came out. Man, those fucking things hit hard. Man, those Fel Guards hit so hard. It was insane. I remember when it came out, all the Warlocks were dueling. I dueled the Warlock, and man, those Fel Guards hit so hard. But until then, Demonology wasn't really that good. I mean, it buffed your pets, and it buffed Demonology is more of a, I would say, a PvP spec, because you got I think it was Soul Embrace or Demonic Embrace, I believe it was called, where you and your demon take half. Your demon takes half the damage you take. It's something like that, but that's all it was for. All right. Okay, so what can we still do? We don't have any silver. I think Warring Bronze Gizmos is what we were. See how far we could level that up to. Oh, as a matter of fact, I should be able to get Journeyman Engineer now. We need the Master Engineer.
Can I help you?
Yes, Expert Engineer. Boom. Okay. Right, we can't. Not until 140. So we'll make some more bronze bars. We got some good wool, so we're good on that. Seems every time I do engineering, I end up with one skin left, one light leather, one medium leather left. So like I was saying, you know, you'd automatically have to put Curse of Elements up. I think a majority of the debuffs were, obviously the tank needed to Sunder Armor. The Paladin would have to put Seal of Wisdom to give mana back to everybody, because when the boss hits somebody, it'll do that. It'll give mana back to the whole raid. And what else?
What's on your mind?
The hunters. What was I looking for? Nothing, right? I have everything in my bags already. Yeah, I'll come back for the letter. Hunter's Mark would have to go on the boss because it helps attack power, I believe. Curse of Elements would have to go up on the boss. That helps with mages and warlocks together. I can't exactly remember what else. I know for a time rogues could not put their poisons on. Can't remember for the life of me what exactly were the debuffs needed, but you know, as an affliction warlock, you wouldn't be able to put your dots up. There goes your DPS, so you would have to go destruction. That's the only viable spec because that's the one with the least debuffs. And the thing about destruction is that the rotation is pretty fucking boring. Shadowbolt, 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 Shadowbolt. That's what you're doing. You're shadow bolting like a motherfucker. Let's do some bronze. We did one. We'll do 20 bronze. So we did one. We'll do 19. Actually, wait. Why not? Get rid of that heavy blasting powder. Can we make more blasting powder? I had a heavy stone, didn't I? Oh, it's in my bank, damn it. Okay. We have 14 already. So we'll do 10. We'll do 10. Yeah, we'll do 10. That'll give us 20 bars. So we have one already. We'll do 9. No, 10. 10's fine. So, yeah, I mean, your rotation was pretty boring. I mean, some people enjoy it because it's simple. Then again, all the vanilla rotations were not as complicated as it is now. You know, so, you know, a lot of people enjoyed it. They weren't complaining about it. But some people, you know, it was kind of boring. As were the mages rotation. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for warlocks. We might as well go right into mages. Mages. Mages were great DPS, but unfortunately you will be going Frost. You will be going Frost because Frost is the best spec for PvP, and it is the only spec to use for Molten Core, because obviously Fire did more damage, but it's Molten Core. Everything's fire, and there were resist and immunities. You couldn't just fire a fireball at a fire elemental and expect it to hit. That's not how it worked. It was Frost. Frost for the initial Molten Core. And then once you get past Molten Core into... there was actually still some bosses in Blackwing Lair that were immune or resist high resistance to fire damage, like the dragons. The dragons had high resistance to fire damage. Arcane was garbage. The only thing good about Arcane was presence of mind, but you wouldn't really spec full Arcane. You'd spec Palm Pyro. You'd be fire, and you spec presence of mind, and then Imp Fireball or whatever the hell that shit's called. Okay, how many of these can I do? Okay, let's do all 17. Why not? Hopefully we can get to 140. That'd be awesome. So, and you wouldn't be able to do that until probably AQ. Once AQ came out, mages, a huge thing about leveling mages is your mana pool. Your mana pool was garbage. So garbage that I believe Blizzard implemented the mana gem a couple of patches after the initial release. And even mana gems and evocation, this just wasn't that good. You'd be drinking a lot, and you don't get all that good stuff until later on, until you're like 40s and 50s. And it was just, you know, you fight 2 mobs and you run out of mana. And you know, there'd be some, and as a clothy, you didn't have that much health. You spent most of your time gathering armor that had intellect on it. So, you know, you're fighting 1 mob, he brings another mob, you're fighting 2 mobs, you get him all the way down. One of them runs, calls 2 of his buddies, guess what? You're out of mana, and they dazed you, and you're dead. And you're dead. Pretty much. Pretty much.
Hi, how are you?
All right, big bronze bomb. I like to see that.
Be seeing you.
How can we make that, please? Ah, we don't have heavy blasting powder. Ah, can we make some more whirring bronze gizmos? We can. I'm almost positive I had. Let me go check my bank. I probably put it in the bank, right? Yeah. I know we're gonna need the bronze gizmos. We're gonna need them for later machinations of engineering. So I might as well make a bunch while we're leveling it up. Yeah. So mages, you'd be drinking a lot, man. You'd be drinking a lot. You fight two mobs, sit down, drink. Fight two mobs, sit down, drink. Fight two mobs, sit down, drink. That's why even though mages had a lot to their disposal and they did a lot of damage, they were not as fast levelers as hunters or warlocks, because you have a lot of downtime as a mage leveling up. And yeah, here it is. Damn it. Get over here. I'm probably not gonna need to use this stuff anymore. I'm tempted to just start sending it to Banky Alt. Let's see. Is that all I need from here? Do I need the silver contact? I do not need the light leather or that either. Ornate spyglass. We do not have any of that stuff. Might as well make it now. Nope, all we can make is the whirring bronze gizmo. That'd be cool if we could make it all the way to 150. That'll be fucking awesome. Where did it go? Damn it. Did I? Yes, I did. Sorry. We need some more bronze, but we have 42 cloth. I'm gonna go ahead and level up my first aid, man, because I'll come back for it. I have a lot of linen cloth. I might as well start using it for leveling up first aid. I try to save it for my engineering shit, but I think we're pretty clear until we have to make some more modulators. I know you need linen cloth for that. Okay, so we will make 6 more bronze bars to have 20 even, and then we can make 10 bronze gizmos. It's not gonna get us to 150, I doubt it, but we can try. See when this turns green, so we'll do that. Smelting 6 bronze, please. Mages. Yeah, so frost is gonna be your spec for a while. And some mages just stayed frost even though they were going to AQ Naxxramas and stuff like that. They just stayed frost because of the cost of respecking was just a little bit too much. They were like, fuck it, I might as well just stay frost. Why go fire? Oh, I made more than I needed. That's fine. Portals used reagents. They used runes. Anytime you wanted to make a portal, you used the rune. The cool thing is you could sell your portals. You go ahead and stand right there in Ironforge and be like, selling portal to Darnassus, selling portal to Stormwind, selling portal to, you know, wherever. Mostly people use it for Darnassus because nobody wanted to go through the damn boat to get their Darnassus. So we're like, hey, somebody got a portal, especially druids. Portal to Darnassus, portal to Darnassus. So that was a thing. Oh yeah, we'll probably be able to make it all the way to 150. Let's go. Oh, one more. Can we get it with our last one? Can we get it? Hey, and it turned green. Ha 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 ha. Nice. Okay. Back to Tinkertown. I wish there was a shortcut, man. Like, why do we have to go to Military Ward then Tinkertown? Can I just go straight there? Can I do that? Oops, sorry. Oh, at mages, there was no mage table. No mage table. So if you were in a serious raiding guild, you would have to, again, log in early before raid and sit there, create food, create biscuits, or nah, it wasn't even a mana biscuit that gave you mana and health. It was water and food. It was separate.
Need assistance?
Oh yeah, look at that. Bing, 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 bing. No more money. We spent all our money. We had a gold, now we're back to 11 copper. Or 11 silver. Oh, can we make the goggles? Oh, I kind of want to make the goggles. We do not have any more leather. We do not have any more moss agate. Maybe we can get them cheap on the AH. We do have a gun we could sell for more money. And we do have the flying tiger goggles. But these give you 8 stam. I likes. I think that maybe explosive sheep. Ah, we need heavy blasting powder. So we need to start mining iron. So yeah, we're gonna have to start doing that. The rest of these mats we could put to the side. Bronze framework. We need medium leather. These skinners better get on their shit, because I need more medium leather. But the last thing we're gonna do is the green tinted goggles. And oh, what's this sword again? The Blade of the Titans, right? That's a nice sword. Medium leather 3. Oh, you son of a biscuit. First off, let's see if we can get the moss agate. Oh boy, how many did we need? 2. We needed 2, so that was 20 silver right there, gone. We might have to vendor some stuff that we don't want to. But first, where's the bread lady? Bread lady. There she is. Come here, bread lady.
Hello.
Yeah, 1179. Oh, 1750. Sweet. Don't necessarily need that dynamite. What else? No. 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 Nope. Ah, that'll give us a lot of money right there, but we want to keep the axe until later. Looks like that's all that we can sell. So we'll get the moss agate. We need 2 of them. Is that the cheapest they are? Yeah, it looks like. So we'll buy out for 11 silver. We'll buy that for 11 silver. We have 18 silver for 3 medium leather. Uh, 4, 8, 12. That'll leave us 5. Yeah, we'll have to do that. Okay, we got enough. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we can make the goggles. We'll put everything away, and we'll start heading out. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you again. Okay, engineering, green tinted goggles. Let's go, upgrade. Booyah, green tinted, that stamina though. Oh yeah, look at that. Fashionista. Fashionista, look at that, all green. Nice. Give us some more health. Not that much, but enough. Okay. Okay, so we can put everything away. If there's room. Oh, boy, there's no fucking room. Okay, that can go, that can go, that can go, that can go. That. Okay. Okay, we need that. The glyph of Azora we don't need. The flask of oil. The light leather. Okay, we'll put that there. I wish I had enough to get another bag. What do I need and what do I don't need? I'm almost tempted to throw this away because I think we're done with Tome of Valor. I still don't know why we have the Peace Bloom here. I don't know. Vendor that shit. Fuck it. We're not Oh, he has Soul Thrace, the Lasher. Oh man, look at, he's level 60. Oh boy, that is one that I want to get. Oh man, that thing, look at that. Chance on hit, strikes an enemy with the Rage of Soul Thrace. Lowers target strength by 15 and deals 90 to 210 shadow damage with an additional 125 damage over 15 seconds. That is awesome. It debuffs and debuffs, and it looks cool as shit. And you can get that at around level 50, and he's 59 and he's still using it. That is just all sorts of awesome. Okay, what can we get rid of? Wait. Can we make a heavy dynamite? Just to get rid of that heavy... No, we need 2. Okay. Night crawlers. We can make some. We could definitely make some of these. We should, right? Night crawlers. That's the fishing vendor. We have coarse blasting powder. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Get rid of some stuff. But I probably don't even. No, we'll do that later. It's time to get into some action. We spent enough time here. Whirring bronze gizmo. Let's go ahead and get rid of these murloc fins. We'll keep that. We're just gonna have to keep the wool on us. Fuck it. Yep, it is what it is. Can I make the... I cannot. So we just have to keep this stuff on us. We could vendor the Peace Bloom. We're not gonna need it. The merchant doesn't like you. You guys see that shit? The merchant doesn't like you.
Well met.
You're not gonna see that shit. And I should have screenshot it. Damn, but I got it on video. Okay, so that's cool. The merchant does not like you. Wow, I didn't know you had feelings like that against me, man. Why? Is it because I don't buy any of your bread? And I just sell you shit? Is that what it is? That is hilarious. One thing that we did forget to do is level up our actual skills. And we probably don't have the money to do it. The merchant doesn't like you. That's gonna be in the description of this video. The merchant doesn't like you. Wow. You will not see that in retail, folks. And that was an actual thing in vanilla. It's not like this is a private server. It does it like that. That was an actual thing. Why you don't like me, bread lady? I thought we were cool, man. I don't need. I'm a paladin. I don't eat. Oh man, 40 silver for our holy light. We need that. Concentration aura, seal of justice. Oh man, we need a lot of money for this stuff. Blessing of might and seal of the crusader. Yep, we spent all of our money on fucking engineering. Well, we gotta go make some then. This is the time, folks, where you have to judge. What do you need more? You need your skills more? You need engineering trinkets more? Who knows? Okay, so we're going to head back to Aberdeen. We have a quest to drop off there and head back to Astronar. But we need to go to... Okay, there's a dwarf in Thelsamar, a smith that I trained with for some time named Baylor Stonehand. He makes a very special alloy that I think would be perfect for your weapon. I expected a shipment of the alloy to arrive while I was in Ironforge, but I have yet to hear word from him. Find him and check on the shipment, and if he's no longer in Loch Modan, I would at least know what's happened to my old teacher. Okay, so Thelsamar is in the loch, and we have to walk there because we did not get the... we did not get the flight path for Loch Modan. There's really no reason to. So we need about 2 gold, 2 to 3 gold to train all of our 22 level 22 spells and abilities. But we won't get that until we're probably 24. And then we'll need money for that. Which kind of sucks. While we're walking there, we continue the conversation. We talked about warlocks, mages. We talked about their specs, and most likely you just be going frost, to be honest with you. There was no mage table. That's right. There was no mage table, so you would have to individually make food and water for 40 people. Well, not technically 40 people, because most likely there's going to be a lot more mages in the raid. From what I saw in that video of the what they call it, we are headed this way, of the survey that people took about WoW Classic, it asked what class did people want to level up, and there was a pretty big majority that said mages. A like really big majority. Well, not that big, but you know, it was pretty big. It was pretty big. So, but either way, you know, you make a certain amount of food until your mana ran out. You sat down, you drank, got full mana, made more. Sat down, drink, made more. It took about an hour to completely get everything you needed for a raid. No mage table. Leveling as a mage, like I said before, is a lot of downtime because you had to drink. So it's just how it was. That's just how it was. That's you got to remember, I technically didn't play a lot of these classes in vanilla. I played a warrior, but you know, this is, you learn about this through either rolling alts or from what other classes told you about how their class played. So what's next? I guess we could talk about paladins. Paladins leveling was, a lot of people say it was slow, but I technically don't think so. I think leveling was, you know, it was decent. It wasn't as fast or nearly as fast as any of the pure DPS classes, but you know, once if you knew your class and you knew what to do, you could level like how I'm doing it right now, leveling as protection to about 40, 45. We could go and tank 3-4 mobs at once. So while the mage kills 2 mobs and has to drink, we kill 4 mobs and have to drink. You know, great thing about paladins is, and trust me guys, I'm saying this, you know, I have a favorable thing about paladins. I'm a little biased when it comes to paladins, so I'm, you know, don't take my word for it. But, you know, if you know how to itemize your gear and you knew, you know, how to do your rotation and what to do, paladins they weren't that bad to level. But then again, this is coming from a person who leveled a warrior in vanilla, so I would know. I would know about hard leveling. I think I am a closet masochist or something. The huge negative about paladins is the blessings. Blizzard decided to give paladins some of the most OP buffs in the game. They are pretty much the best buffs in the game. They are the best buffs in the game. I don't care about Battle Shout. I don't care about Arcane Intellect. I don't care about Fort. Getting attack power, getting mana per second. Mana per second was huge, because you have to remember, every class used mana except for rogues and warriors. That's it. Hunters used mana back then. It wasn't focus, it was mana. Every other class used mana. Priests, mages, warlocks, hunters, paladins, we all used mana. To get that mana per second during combat was huge. One of the most underlooked and amazing buffs paladins has was Blessing of Salvation. Because as we all heard it before, threat was big in vanilla WoW. Threat was huge. So to be able to bring a class's threat down means what? More DPS. Okay, time to ignore you, buddy. Ignore you, go. Bye-bye. 1 is cool. 2, nope, you're ignored. Alright, we're heading to the lock. Yeah, Blessing of Salvation is really overlooked, but to be able to bring down a threat, like to say to a fire mage, you know, it's a fire mage in say AQ 20 or AQ 40. Some a fire mage, you know, with the right gear does crazy burst, crazy sustained, and they cause a lot of threat. But to be able to lower that, drastically lower the threat, it means more DPS. It means you can go balls to the wall. And that means what? That means bosses die. That was the goal. I mean, on a horde equivalent shaman, they had, you know, they had something like it, which was the tranquil air totem. But then again, you think about it. What would it took it took a wind totem slot. So what would you rather have? Tranquil air totem or fucking Wind Fury? Wind Fury is the most OP buff in the game. It is. It is. Wind Fury is, but that's the thing. The Horde had no way to lower their threat. Only. Oh, hey, Mr. Orc Warlock. Oh, you kind of you surprised me there, buddy. You surprised me there. He's not level 60. Where are you going? We eBay. I know what that means. He is a farmer. That is a farmer. Uh-oh. Yeah, it took him a while to take down this guy. He's probably level 50 or something. Slash kiss. He greets me with a hearty hello. Oh, that's nice. Okay, wait. Let's make sure we're going the right way now. Oh, we are not. Hello. We got to go the opposite way. Okay. Blessings only lasted 5 minutes. That's it. They didn't change the greater blessings into the later patches, and the greater blessings cost reagents. I think it was like Symbol of Kings or something of that nature. You used one, you used a reagent. That's just how it is. So if they decide to start classic at like a 1.1 or a 1.4, man, you're gonna be buffing a lot, man. Even now, just going into dungeons like Dead Mines, it's like, oh well, you're in combat, you know, you're getting into the groove. Next thing you know, oh shit, my buff wore off. Damn. Everybody's buff wars off. So now I gotta reapply. Reapply through the whole fight. I'm doing a boss fight and doing a raiding boss fight. You know, those things were integral. You had to just stop your DPS and reapply buffs. And reapply buffs and reapply buffs and reapply buffs. See, there were reasons that people say DPS paladins, retribution paladins weren't as good as other classes. Retribution paladins geared right, knowing their class, have amazing burst damage. They do. That's why they were so good in PvP. Retribution paladins do good burst damage. The problem is our mana. There wasn't really a good way to recover our mana after it was gone. Now, say you're in a fight against something like Ragnaros, which is a pretty long fight. First of all, as a paladin, your regular DPS rotation will start off with Seal of the Crusader and judging that on your target. That ups your holy damage, right? Fighting a boss that only takes 8 debuffs, there's no fucking way they're going to let you put Seal of the Crusader. What they're going to tell you to do is put Seal of Wisdom because it helps the raid. It helps everybody with mana regen. Okay? So there goes one part of your DPS. Rag, by the time Rag gets to about 70%, you're So you're stuck to, you can't judge anymore. You're stuck depending on, not reckoning, on command. So you put your Seal of Commands and you're just praying for a proc. You're praying for a fucking proc. That's all you're doing. And now, instead of using Might or Kings to higher your DPS, you're out of mana, you got to switch to Wisdom. That lowers your DPS. Now you're like, oh, well, that fucking sucks. What am I supposed to do? Okay, where is this fucking guy at? He's probably in here. No. Baylor Stonehand. Bring Jordan's ore shipment to Baylor Stonehand in Lochmodan.
Off with you.
Wait, to who? Oh, he's sending us into. Yeah. Okay, this sends us to these ogres around this area, but the ogres are all elite. That's what it is. Not sure if it's a drop though. The card who survived there just passed away a few days ago. Healer couldn't get him fast enough. If you want the shipment, you'll have to hest. I can't remember if it was a drop or a or if it was just on the floor somewhere. I'm gonna have to Google that. But we're not too concerned about it. We're gonna start leveling up and heading back to Ashenvale. Yeah, maybe we could come back. It's yellow now. Maybe we could come back in a couple levels and we'll do it. So for those that are doing the Paladin quest, it's in Lochmodan. It's in this area. If you could see my my little hand cursor right here, it's in this area here. It's a bunch of elite ogres. You know what? Let's Google it. Why not? Was it Jordan's Baylor's ore shipment? Okay. Why not? Why not Google it? It is coordinates 7121 at a broken wagon. We should just go check it out. Why not, right? 7121. Oh. 7121. Oh, it's way up there. It's way up there. Why not? Let's just go check it. If we die, fuck it, we'll come back. If we could sneak it, we'll sneak it. We do have our target dummies. So maybe we can distract them with that while we loot it. Whoop. Oh, that hurt. I do know one of our The smithing hammer is in... Oh, should I get this stuff? Yeah, why not, right? While I'm here. The smithing hammer is in SFK. The purified core gem is BFD. Where is this at? Ah, here we go.
It's too far away.
Can't get enough copper. If we don't need to use it, we could always sell it. We could always AH it. Okay, should be one more over here. Finding, we can get lucky with a BFD group, but finding an SFK group is gonna be rough, man. Oh shit. No, we're still gonna die, right? Oh man, I'm so used to retail. Oh, why? Why do I keep forgetting about my breath? The meter's literally right in my face. Alright, guys. You can stop making fun of me now. You can stop laughing. Oh, boy. The things I do for ore, guys. But like I was saying, getting a team for SFK is it's gonna be rough, man. Especially on a PvP server. I mean, you gotta. We're low level. You're low level, and you have to run through the wetlands. You have to run through Arathi Highlands, which is super high level. Well, it's not super high level, but it's pretty high level. You most likely are gonna die. Then you have to run through fucking Terran Mill South Shore, which is known for world PvP. And then you have to walk by the damn undead Silver Pine Forest. There's no flight paths for us or anything like that. We didn't have that. Let's go ahead and do this first. We gotta start using some of our buff food, make room. So yeah, I mean, the only thing I can think, and what's worse is this is a low pop server, so it's not like people are rushing to go do their Paladin quest, you know? Most likely they have a friend, a high-level friend, in their guild that'll just take them to go get it. That's the only thing I could really think of. Okay, what was the coordinates? 71, 21, I think he said. Yeah, stay over there. Hey, Bingles. Let's go ahead and get a buff. Put on Righteous Fury for the hell of it. Anything else? No. No scrolls or anything of that nature. If we get lucky, we might be able to sneak past all the elites and grab our stuff before they can get to us. Because you know how it is. If they hit you once, they're going to interrupt your cast, and you're going to be screwed shit out of luck. But we might be able to get lucky. Let's see how it turns out. Yeah, these are where the elite ogres are, guys. Entering combat. Oh. Come on. I'm surprised you haven't poisoned me yet. Yep, there they go. Level 18 elites. I wonder. They said 71-21. Wait, let's read that again. Broken wagon next to a tree. 71-21. $71-21. Oh, it's like literally right in the middle, right by the R, in Mogra's stronghold. Damn, that sucks. Let's see how far in we could make it. Maybe we might. These elites are tough, but maybe we could fight them. Okay, okay. Clear on this side. Oh, forgot. I gotta reapply my fine minerals. Nope, we still got a ways to go. Oh, little guy over here. Big guy over here. Oh boy. Which way should we go? Well, we are entering combat with who? Okay, let's see what happens. Yeah, he's taking our health away. Come on, heal. He's level 18, guys, so you know. We're already running out of mana. Got a bop. We're gonna bandage real quick. Come on, flash. It's our last one. Can we do it? Can we do it? Oh, so lucky. And there's the ore shipment. Hey, I didn't think it was a drop. I didn't think it was a drop, guys. Oh, wow. So freaking lucky. I didn't realize it was a drop. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. What's that up there? Copper? Nah, it's not even worth it, man. Level 18 elite, man, did hella damage. We got so lucky there. Tried to bop and use this weak ass linen bandage. We gotta upgrade that, man. The elites hit very, very hard in vanilla. Ah, now that I remember, the weapon is called Varigan's Fist. It's a two-handed Paladin weapon that was actually really good. Like, the earlier you can get it done, the better. That thing was... It had such good stats, man. Go to Classic DB. Google that, Classic Database. Classic DB. And check out Varigan's Fist. That thing had... intellect, strength, stam on it, I think. But don't try to WoW Wiki it because they have a different version of it now in retail. You can still get it, and it's like the stats are like way different. But for vanilla, that shit was pretty fucking good. So this thread was a liar. He said it was oh wow, look at all this ore here. That Loch Modan is pretty plentiful when it comes to copper ore. Bro, I just want copper ore, man. Let me bring you up here so I can breathe. Oh, yeah. I heard that. He moaned pretty hard. Blizzard is so strategical. They keep the mobs right next to the nodes. You see that shit? And yes, in vanilla, they were connected to the node. So as soon as you hit the node, they will aggro. That's just how they were. Let's go get some breath. Don't want to repeat our last mistake. Jeez. Yep, there he goes. So strategical of Blizzard. Blizzard, you guys are trolls. Say you're literally level 11, crossing the lake. Like, oh wow, look at some copper. Guess what? You got a Threshodon to deal with. Best death scene award goes to young Threshodon for his movie, quote unquote, dying way too much. Okay, hurry up. Breath. Go, 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 go. I think we can't even surface through this mountainous area here. So yeah, the damn line. They're all, wow. Yeah, majority of these people in this thread. Oh, well, you know what? It's Wowhead. I should have looked in Classic DB. But the only problem with Classic DB is no one fucking comments on the shit. No one ever comments on it. So they'll show you everything you need to know, but the comments is where you get your information from. No one ever comments. But now we know, guys. The test of righteousness, if you are doing that, it's a drop. And you're going against 18 elites, so just know they fucking hit hard. We spent most of our time healing than actually attacking. What's up, Mr. Deepwater?
Hi.
Ah, that's where we can pick up our night crawlers. Actually, those aqua dynamic whatchamahoozits are really good for fishing. Like really, really good. Cause in vanilla, it's not like retail for fishing where you could just stay in one pool and just level up. You started in the beginning pools, which is usually located in the main cities or in the lobby areas.
You got my attention.
There you go. Thank you very much. All right. So all we got to do is SFK and BFD. I think we don't even necessarily have to go into BFD. We could just go outside or close to the instance, but they're all elites as well. We'll be fighting elites, so.
Interest ya in a pint?
Thank you very much. So we'll have to do that regardless. We'll have to fight another elite. SFK is where we'd have to go in. So, back to Paladins. Right. We were talking about Retribution DPS. Retribution DPS is really good. That's why Retribution Paladins with a really good weapon. I'm talking about an epic weapon. I'm talking about whatchamacallit, PvP, where's it at? Exalted, where is it at? The Unstoppable Force, something like the Unstoppable Force, or Ash Candy, or the Karaji Manslayer, something of that nature. We can do really, really good damage. Really good burst damage. We can do really good burst damage. But the problem is, like I was saying before, was the debuffs. And, you know, the raid is going to want you to put Wisdom, which lowers your DPS. You run out of mana. So you would have to switch from either Kings or Blessing of Might into Blessing of Wisdom to regain your mana. And the bad thing about it is that PvP Retribution spec and PvE Retribution spec is a little bit different. Oh shit. No, don't kill me, man. I'm just going over this way. Don't kill me. Oh, boy. Undead Rogue. Oh, shite. You don't have to kill me. You didn't see me. I'm just slowly level 20-something. That's it. What's this? A mage? Oh, this is general. That's a damn general. Oh, boy. They are here to cause some problems, people. Oh, boy. Are they waiting for Alliance to get there? The Hordes are out tonight, man. Jeez. We saw one in Loch Modan. We've seen these two. We're probably going to get one shot by the rogue. I'm not surprised. He is a rogue. He could just come and one shot me. Ambush crit. This is over. At least let me get on the boat. Oh, boy. I feel it coming, guys. I feel it coming. We're going to hear... That's that ambush noise. You see, I remember playing as a rogue. Not in vanilla, but, you know, like alt and stuff like that. I leveled 1 up to... I can't remember. But if I usually didn't fuck with the lobies, but, you know, say you got a couple friends. Oh, let's go fuck with the lobies. Okay. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't, like, fucking cold blood ambush crit them. Like, that was unnecessary to me. The fun stuff was doing, like, I would just walk up to him and garrote. That's it. Just garrote. I wouldn't even attack them. Just garrote and vanish. That's it. And then they'll be like, hey, what's going on, man? I'm in combat. And next thing you know, you got this nasty bleed, and you got to remember, like, say level 20 versus level 60. 2 ticks, not even, it could be 1 tick of that thing. You're running around with a bleed. You're like, what's going on? And then you're dead. I thought that was hilarious. Now, just doing like an ambush crit, like, One shot, like, what's the fun in that? That's not fun for me. Where's this damn boat? Oh, thank you. About time. Okay. For those that don't know, if you are going to be on a PvP server, go to the back of the boat, put your back to the corner, and stay here. Don't go on the outside. Don't go on the outside. Because if when Classic comes out, and you're outside of the boat, a priest, there's going to be plenty of priests that are going to mind control you off the fucking boat. And when they when they mind control you right before the loading screen comes, you're going to be in fatigue waters. And once you die, there's no way you can get your corpse back. You got to do resurrection sickness. There goes a huge bill. That happened to me before when I was on a PvP server. The thing was, lucky for me though, I saw the priest. I saw the priest. It was night elf priest, I think. I was a horde. It was a night elf priest, and he was hiding on the. Wait, no. I'm sorry. I was a alliance rogue. I was an alliance rogue. I think it was an undead priest. Or maybe a Belf priest. I can't remember exactly. But moral of the story is, right before I entered the boat, I seen him. He was hiding on the front of the boat. That's where he was hiding. And once it parked, you know, once it started leaving, he would once it parked, he would poke his head out and let him see, okay. And he'll target something. I was the only one getting on the boat. So he saw me. What he wanted was me to stay right there in the middle, so he can mind control me off the boat. No. This is what's going to happen. What's going to happen is you got to come all the way over here and mind control me and make me walk all the way that way, all the way, and then throw me off the boat. Usually the mind control doesn't last that long. So you could just walk right back here. So instead, he got frustrated and pissed, came over here and mind blasted me. Like, okay, that's fine, but guess what? Number one, you're not throwing me off the boat, and number two, I'm gonna be able to rest without getting rest sickness or nothing like that. I don't mind. I could tell he was frustrated. He was pissed because he wanted to mind control me. Okay, I think we're good. All right. 51 Rogue, what you doing over here, buddy? You going deep sea diving? So from what I remember, the ambiance music. I'm back. I love it. Night Elves have the best music out of the whole game. Best ambiance music. Trek to Ashenvale. Couple quests here we can get now. First, let's do this turn in. Where is the turn in? Ah, over here. Eight corrupt brain stems. This is for Black Fathom Deeps. Sweet. We could do the absent-minded professor, but I'm like, nah, fuck that shit. I'm like, nah. Okay. Let's see.
I am honored.
The Tower of Athalex and Darkshore. Hail, young human. I am Elisa Starbreeze, and it is my charge to protect Aberdeen from harm. To this end, I sent Bethuel Shadowstrike to observe the strange happenings around the Tower of Alphalax to the northeast. It is past time he should have returned. I worry that he has encountered some unforeseen danger in the forest. I would be most if it doesn't lead us to Black Fathom Deeps, then we don't really need it. Trek to Ashenvale. Gyromaster Revenge. Ah, yeah. Purified Core Gem, we need to get it first. But no, we're good. I think majority of them are going to be over there in Astronar. So let's go ahead and take that trip. I was like, whoa, what happened there? I just buffed you. I didn't give you XP. I think that's the sound of them like learning new skills and stuff.
How may I help? Farewell.
Running out of money. Running out of money. So yeah, just a heads up. If you're on a PvP server, make sure you hide in the boat. Don't just stand out there. If you're in a Care Bear server, it doesn't really matter, but you know, just a tip from O. Tip from O. Pro tip. And as a paladin, we can bubble out of mind control. And if we're lucky enough to have a trinket, that'll be better. That's what I should go get, a trinket. I think I saw you can buy the trinket for like a gold. I should put that on the to-do list. So let's see. We got BFD, Nobringen, Paladin Quest, Red Ridge. We might be going back over there. Stormwind, asking for Wrathband Ore. That is for Lakeshire. Stockade is Basil Thread. Where's Basil Thread? Did we? Oh yeah, kill Basil Thread. Black Fathom Deeps. We don't need to do that just yet. I could stay in Ashenville forever. I really can, dude. BFD actually has some really good drops for us, I believe. Kalimdor. It's crazy because Atlas Loot pre-TBC calls Eastern Kingdom Azeroth. And then Kalimdor is Kalimdor. It's crazy. You got this nice tortoise armor. Kind of garbage, but decent. The leather hands for rogues is nice. These algae fists. Look at that. 10 strength, 4 stam. Nice. That's a quest for the Horde. This is an amazing staff for casters. 10 intellect, 10 spirit. Really good for priests with all the spirit on it. Old Serikis. It's a nice dagger for rogues. A nice cape for pretty much everybody. And then Akumal. That Strike of the Hydra. Very nice. Okay, let's start picking up some quests.
What brings you here?
Wrathtail heads. Okay. We are looking for... Oh, I forgot the name of the quest. Travel to Keeper Algaborm on Stone Talon Peak. No, thank you, sir. Here it is. Renee Wolfrunner. This is the quest we need. Look at a warrior and a night elf hunter.
Hello.
Renee's cleansing. That's the one we want. That's the one that starts the quest for the rod that turns you into a furrow bog. Culling the threat. Bring Dal Bloodclaw's skull to Renee Wolfrunner.
Goddess watch over you.
Okay.
I need to get closer.
I just want to just get that out. Okay, let's see. Find Kale Shadow Spear overlooking the valley, entering Windshear Crag and Stone Talon. No, thank you. We don't want to go to Stone Talon. All right, guys? We're not going to Stone Talon. Renee's Cleansing. We should get that quest too. Elemental Bracers and Vanquish the Invaders. Those we can do later. So these two quests we're not going to get. We're not going to Stone Talon. We're going to Maestra's Post. And then the Ancient Statuette will be where BFD is at, where we need to go. So let's start heading out. That Culling the Thread is a level 25. Look how pretty this is, man. The scenery is amazing. And this is what, 14, 15 years ago? You could imagine. I mean, without me talking and just ruining the ambiance of it all. You know, you're just by yourself. You know, look at all this shit. I'm here by myself. Just walking through, just listening to the music. Not on Ventrilo or hearing a bunch of ornery ass nerds talk about DPS and bullshit like that. Oh, I got this to drop. I got this to drop. Like, shut up, dude. No one cares. They're pixels. Just enjoy it. I'm not sure what this quest here tells us to go. We are headed to the post, and then we can go around this way, hit up Renee's Cleansing. I think he tells us to kill like some Murlocs. Then we'll head to the Strand and then go up to BFD. A lot of walking, almost there. Copper vein for our troubles. Not bad. I mean, maybe you guys might think it's shitty rendering and it looks crappy, but I don't know. I'm impressed pretty easily by graphics, I guess you could say. Bathran's Hair. The north of Master's Post and just south of the border to Dark Shore. Yeah, we could do that for you, buddy. No problem. Ooh, Tiger's Eye. Don't really need any more, but that's cool. I'm really hoping we can hit the 1K health mark pretty soon. I mean, I think with buffs and our food buffs, we can definitely hit it. Like with a fort from a priest and our buffs and our own personal buffs, we'd be able to get it. And we are tagged. This is This is contested territory. I don't know how it's contested. There's nothing but night elves around here, and yeah, murlocs. It's nothing but night elves and fucking nature and shit. Doesn't look anything like horde territories. Okay, our buddy here is dead, I think. Yeah, he's dead. Oh, you're bigger than me, dude. You're pretty big. That's a heal. We don't see it. Okay. Find the glowing gem and return to Renee Wolfrunner. We will do that later. We will do that later. Not now. What's this? Copper. We are headed to the Zoram Strand, I believe it's called. What we're going to try to do is pick up the quest over there and to see if we can go into BFD and see if we can solo a couple elites. How is that recharging? Oh, yeah. What? There you go. Get out of here. Get out of here, you bum. Okay. Are we headed the right way? We are. Okay. Just taking the scenic route, guys. And one of the things that I really loved about the ambiance music when I first had played World of Warcraft was the fact that there's no mistake in it. This is real instruments people are playing. This is not synthesized or crappy 8-bit video game music that they used with the pixels in the damn game. Oh no, this is actual, you know, people they pay to make this music. They pay these orchestras and you know, this is genuine fucking music here, and I was so impressed by that. I mean, if you really look at the big picture of MMORPG is a huge undertaking. You got to be pretty I will take that. Oh, it's 10? I will take that. You got to be pretty what's the word I'm looking for? Ballsy, I guess. Yeah, that's a good word for it. You got to be pretty ballsy to come up with an MMO. I mean, think about it. Blizzard was known for the RTS. Okay, Talon. Hey, what's up, buddy? Bring the ancient statuette to Talon in his camp near the Zoram Strand. Now, I can't remember if this was a... Oh, it is Horde. Okay. That's a Horde town. Okay. I just want the ore and I'll be out of here. Yeah, because I knew... I do remember coming to this area through a flight path. I just didn't remember if it was my Alliance tune or my Horde tune. So the Alliance have Astronar and the Hordes have Zoram Strand, the beach. What level are these guys? 18, 19? Okay. Alright, so we're going to try to make it to BFD now after we picked up all the quests. We're not really going to worry about these guys here. We're not going to attempt to. Ha, that's crazy. I stepped on the beach, the music changed. Stepped on the grass, music changed. Awesome. And there's the music change. Okay, so here's hoping I remember where the fucking entrance is. I do know it's somewhere around here, but you have to drop down. I know the meeting stone. It's close to the meeting stone. Well, that's fucking obvious. Oh. Is this the path to it? The meeting, it's around the meeting stone. And then there's an entrance where you drop down and then you have to go under some water. Looks like we're gonna have to fight her. Oh. I think she runs for the hills. Yep, she runs for the fucking hills. I'm not gonna use my blessing of freedom. Don't need to. She'll be back. That is a part of the quest. Just to bring me 20 heads, bruh. That's what I need. I hate these Nagas so much that I want you to bring me their heads. Which is hilarious because they used to be night elves. Ah, yeah, here it is. Okay, so, yep, BFD. So, we can just go ahead and jump on in. And then, if I'm correct, there's a little pathway here. Oh, 20 elites. Oh, man. And I ran out of dynamite, damn it. I could try to pull one, but I don't want to pull the other. And there is no place for me to LOS her shit. I can't LOS her. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be a struggle, guys. See if we can do it. Another heal. Let's go. Well, we do have that. That's cool. We almost got her. Well, we're almost out of mana too. So she's out of mana too. That's awesome. Where you going? Where you going, lady? Oh, she resisted it. No, it's not there. Okay, shite. Okay, let me just Google it real quick. Make sure if it's in the instance or not. Let's see. Purified core gem. Let's see. Seeking the core gem. Drops from the Nagas inside the instance and right outside elites. These Nagas are about level 20 elite mobs, but they're not hard to kill. Took me 3 Naga kills, then the gem dropped. The most annoying thing is that Nagas are standing close to some demons, so unless you can silence the caster, Nagas, you may have to do a suicide run on the Nagas. Good luck. Let's try one more. She's level 21. Damn. Which is the one we killed? Was a 19? A 20. Oh, boy. And he's right. There are demons that are stealth around here. We should have made some bombs. Come over here, lady. Wow, she hits hard. Holy light, holy light. We should have got our other holy light, man. This one is doing nothing. Okay, we almost got her. We gotta save one for a holy light. Come on. Last of our mana. Almost got her. It's a fight to the death. Let her go. Let her go, because she'll bring the stealthy with her. Actually, we'll do this. Why not, right?
That's still recharging.
No core gem. Okay. Damn it. So we have to venture further in here. And I know there's demons in here too. But that's going to be for next time, guys. I want you to stay tuned for the next time when we venture in more into the Black Fathom Deep, looking for this damn core gem. I'm hoping we don't necessarily have to go into BFD, but if we do, we got to go searching for a squad. Let's see what happens. But thanks again, guys, for tuning in, and I hope I see you again. I hope you come and watch the next video for our leveling series and see what we can do with this Paladin quest. Thanks a lot for coming through, guys. Until then, matane.